How to choose the right customer support software for Mac devices. You do understand that the customer is the king when it comes to business success, and that's why you need to address their concerns in good time. If you are an adherent fan of Mac devices, like millions of others across the globe, you need a customer support software specifically tailored for such gadgets. Here are some of the features you need to consider when selecting the software. Number one, live sync across several devices. It's not unusual to own several devices for business purposes. On top of your Mac laptop, you should have an iPad, Mac, mobile phone, Apple desk computer, and the like. You want a customer support software such as GivoChat that allows you to use any of these devices and syncs your conversions in real time. This also gives you and your team ample flexibility. You don't have to be tied to your desk throughout the day so as to communicate to your customers. There are times during your workday that you find yourself outside the office. At such times, you can carry on with your conversation using a tablet or smartphone. And if you need your second in command to remotely pick up for you, they can seamlessly go on with the chat using a different Mac device. Number two, one app for all channels. You've perhaps allowed your customers to contact you through several different messaging apps. That's a good approach, given that every customer has their own preferences. You don't want to limit your customers to, say, only emails, others fancy chatting through social media platforms, of which are dozens you might be using. The downside of this approach is the headache it might cause you to constantly switch from one app to another. Depending on the number you have, your work day can be quite draining, and if you forget to check any given app for some time, you might miss important messages from customers. Fortunately, there are customer support softwares that help you manage all these channels from a single interface. This improves your focus and helps you to timely respond to all your customers' concerns. Number three, call functionality. In the same way, your customers prefer different communication channels. Others prefer calling to texting. Therefore, go for a customer support system that supports calling. This perpetuates the convenience of handling all customer needs from one platform. It's somehow bothersome to have one app for messaging and another for calling. Integrating these two functions in one app makes life easier. If you manage a team of customer agents, ensure that the software you choose provides intelligent base routing. This means it's the use of artificial intelligence to assign incoming chats to that agent who's more knowledgeable in a particular subject area. This way, none of your team members will have to struggle to provide solutions to problems they are not adequately conversant with. Number four, chatbot. You notice that some of the questions asked by customers are recurrent. You call these frequently asked questions. There is no need to have an employee responding to the same questions over and over again. It can get quite boring for an employee and expensive for you since you are paying them to do so. You can delegate such questions to an intelligent chat box. Ensure you maintain a database of responses on most of the topics relevant to your business. Cover areas like product and device descriptions, hours of operations, location queries, return policies, and the like. Having a chat book actually indirectly increases the size of your customer team, and because they can usually handle multiple customers simultaneously, it's an addition you don't want to miss. Number five, personalized engagements. Artificial intelligence has really revolutionized business, and in particular customer support. When a web user visits your sites, they are most probably looking for answers to questions they have or are in search of products. Since they are not alone in your virtual store, you can't offer them help as you would in brick and mortar store. Fortunately, sophisticated software customer support technology allows you to track their navigation around your website and understand what they need. The app can then send tailored messages to the customers. For example, a customer lingering in the subscriptions page for long, you can set up the app to send pop-up messages that encourages them to complete the signing up process. And if it requires some payment, you can offer them discounts by generating live promo code which they are still, if while they're still there. Such personalized engagements can significantly increase your conversion rates. Number 6, conversion reports. Joy of digital marketing is converting viewers and readers into customers. While there are softwares out there dedicated to monitoring conversion rates, it would be good to have this feature in your customer support software. Every interaction with the web visitor has an outcome. They either purchase your products, postpone their product purchase position, or walk without buying anything. It's good to compile these such statistics so that you can see how to improve your interactions and have even more conversions. For instance, if every customer that uses the chatbot feature fails to make a purchase, it may be an indication that it's not effective. So you may want to redesign it. Number 7, security. No customer wants their personal data floating around the internet. As customers chat with you, as customers chat with you through the customer support software of your choice, they might provide sensitive information such as address, phone number, email, credit card details, and among several others. Should any third party get hold of such information, your customer is at risk of fraud and you'll be responsible for any damage. Therefore, ensure that the app you choose has very tight security measures that can't be easily breached by hackers. To conclude, choosing the right customer software for Mac devices shouldn't be difficult. Once you understand the typical features to look for, you can access the different ones in the market against your checklists and settle on the ones which offers you the best value for your money.